All right. What is up? Happy Sunday. Man, it has been a minute since I've been live, y'all. I'm like, how do you do this? How do you press that? But I think we're good. We're live, man. We got people in the chat. What's up to everyone? Happy Sunday, June 16th. First and foremost, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. There for the kids every day, in and out, good and bad, highs and lows. So shout out to all the fathers out there. And shout out to everyone joining me tonight. Like I said, whether you're watching this live on the replay, this is the show. This is the show I've been waiting for, man. My most anticipated show of the year. I love season one of House of the Dragon. You know, we did these watch-alongs. I can't believe it's been almost 2 years, 2.5 years. It's been a minute, but we are here, y'all, and I am so happy to be back with you all. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, because right now we're streaming on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Shout out to wherever you're coming from. But I know if you're on the YouTube, I got a poll in the chat, and it's simply, which team are you repping? Now I can you can tell from what I'm wearing. You can see by the name here. I think it's pretty obvious. And if you watched my breakdowns and watch-alongs and app shows a couple years ago for the first season, yeah, Queen Rhaenyra, I'm here for it, So I'm Team Black all day. But the question is for you all at home. I need to know who are we repping tonight. I need to know who I'm talking to, Because if you're not Team Black, look, man, I appreciate you being here. Much love and respect, but you're dead to me. No, joking. Just let me know which team are you representing tonight. Team Green with the High Towers, Allison, Otto, that whole damn creepy, weird, just terrible crew, or are you Team Black? That is the rightful queen of the Seven Realms with Queen Rhaenyra. And I know we got some crazy stuff on our side too. I don't forget about the uncle situation and all the weird stuff that we had going. But hey, Targaryens do what they do. But let me know which side you're repping tonight. Let me know where you guys are coming from tonight. If you're watching this again on YouTube or Twitter or Facebook or watching this on the replay, let me know in the live chat or in the comments below. But man, I'm so happy to be here, man. I miss this show, and it's so crazy when you think about it. How Game of Thrones, big fan of the show. I never read the books. I've said that on plenty of videos, but I'm still consider myself a big fan of the series. And I can't think of another big IP, at least in recent memory, where we all know Game of Thrones is like, regardless of what you think about maybe the last season, or definitely last season, or maybe last two seasons, it's still one of the greatest shows of all time, at least in my humble opinion. But they dropped the ball in the final season, and it left a lot of bad feelings about the show. And House of the Dragon had a huge hill to climb. And I think we can all agree that they climbed that hill and they built another hill on top of that hill. Just to say we can bring back that fandom, bring back that excitement in Westeros. And I thought that first season was just so fantastic. And from what I'm hearing, I haven't seen any of the. I know they did the press screens that I wasn't unfortunately able to get, but from everything I'm hearing, this is it. This is the one. So I'm hyped, man. This first episode will be premiering in about 6 minutes, and this is your first time watching one of my watch-alongs, so just a watch-along in general. I won't be playing, as this little verbiage says at the bottom here, I won't be able to play the video on screen due to obvious copyright reasons. But what we're going to do is I'm going to have a little timer on the screen so you can kind of sync your copy up. Again, this is available on HBO Max, or again, if you're watching this on a replay, you can sync it up to however you're watching it. But I'm going to have a timer on the screen. I'm going to press play. You're going to press play. We're going to watch it, have a live watch on. Again, haven't seen the episode, so you're going to get like a genuine live reaction. Oh, starts in 1 minute. Voices says, okay, so we'll make sure to get that set. I'll get my headphones too, but we'll make sure to get all synced up and have a good time. And then after the watch along, we're going to do like a little after show. I'm not going to probably have any guests tonight, just kind of keeping it simple. Plus, I'm going to do something later tonight, so I won't be on too long. But after tonight's episode, I plan on potentially having guests on and having the after show like we did a couple years ago. But those are always fun to kind of break it down. So according to my man's or voices, they're saying it's going to start in a little bit now. So let me grab my headphones. Let me reset my HBO Max. And once it's ready to go, I'm going to press play and we're going to have a good time. Again, Team Black all day. If you Team Green, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. So give me a second. I'll be right back. All right. We should be good. We should be good. Let me sync everything up. Let me know again for those that are watching at home if it's available on your end. Because I know sometimes with different time zones, there's probably a bazillion people logged in on Max right now. Let me know if you can see it on your end as far as it being available. But again, once I see it on my HBO Max app, I'm gonna press play and get it. I think it's ready. I think it's yep, there it is. How long is this? It's an hour. Okay, 50 now. Okay. And I think they just say episode one. I think tonight's episode is called Sons of Sons, if I'm not mistaken, which obviously kind of plays into, Father's Day. There's some blood, RIP to Luke. So we might see some revenge tonight, y'all. An eye for an eye, an eye for an eye. We'll see, we'll see. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have HBO Max pulled up. I have the episode about to press play. Let me go ahead and sync my timer up so you guys can watch it with me. If you're already watching, no worries, but please no spoilers in the chat. But if you want to watch it along with me, we're going to use this timer here to sync everything up so we can know where we are in the episode. With that being said, let me just change this background right quick. All right. Y'all ready? Who ready? Who ready? I'm ready. I know that. Dude, I'm so excited. We got the boys that just came back. We got freaking House of the Dragon. We got the bear. We got all the goodness, y'all. All right. Let me stop playing around and get this all together here. All right. I'm pressing the episode now. Once I press episode, we're gonna probably have trailers and previously on. So I'm gonna not skip all that. I'm just gonna let it play. With that being said, 5, 4, 3, 2, pressing play now. And of course, I'm gonna have my headphones stuck. There we go. Again, for those that just tune in, I'm watching the trailers. I'm not skipping it. I'm just gonna go through the whole thing, so it's just easier to sync everything up. Right now, they're showing all the stuff that came out so far this year. Last of Us, Industry, Penguin coming soon. Can't wait for that show. Dune Prophecy, give it to me now. Haven't watched Hacks, but heard it's good. While the trailers are playing, let me say what's up to everyone in the chat that's joining me tonight. Appreciate y'all. It's been a minute, man. What's up, Zia? How we doing? True Detective. Oh, I miss it, Vic. I miss True Detective. Miss it so much. What's up, Rims? It's been a minute. It has been a minute since I've been live, and I'm so happy to see your name. Hard to be here. And I'm looking forward to, hey, I appreciate seeing you. All right, let me be quiet. Let me rewatch this recap because there's some things that I need to be remembering. I remember the most of the stuff. Like the only thing I really am a little forgetful on is everyone's all the kids' names. Luke, Jairus. I can't remember all Rhaenyra's kids and Damien's kids and Allison's kids. Aegon, Aemon, Helena. Team Green sucks. What's the chick's name that they're showing on screen now? Okay, I don't think she's dead because I remember seeing her in the trailer. I think her name's like Masandra, not Masandra. That's this the woman from Game of Thrones. There's something with an M. She's like the little finger of the show so far, or similar to a little finger. Okay, I remember Rhaenys, right? That's Rhaenyra's aunt. Okay, I'm in McCorless. Sick. Went to war, came back. He's good now. Of course, he's on demon time all the time. Just said it's okay. And then Luke. That's the finale stuff. But yeah, okay. Aemon went to House Baratheon, chased his cousin. I was trying to intimidate him, and of course, yeah, Vagar killed. Yep, it's all coming back. It's all coming back, y'all. So I wonder if we're gonna pick up right after the last moment. I hope it's not like a time jump. I hope we get to see Rhaenyra is pissed and ready to kill her nephew or cousin. Okay, now this family tree is so messed up. You know I ain't skipping this intro theme song, one of the greatest. You pay attention to the credits because it tells you, gives you a map of the season, where we are, where we're gonna be. Now let's see Rhaenyra. One of the greatest theme songs ever. Is that King's Landing on fire? We got dragons fighting in the sky, blood, death. Yeah, dragons. Where is that? Oh man. I don't know who these people are. I just see a lot of blood on this made up situation. I think some of it's from last season, and then some obviously from this season. There's Aegon, Rhaenyra. Goosebumps. Goosebumps, man. All right, here we go. Game time. Green black. Let's go. Oh, Alan Taylor directed this episode. We all remember him from some classic episodes, but also he directed Terminator Genesis and Thor Dark World. But he's done some great episodes of Game of Thrones in the past. So my subtitles on. If I don't got subtitles on, I can really work they're saying. Winterfell. I'm not Winterfell, but is that Winterfell? Yeah, this is Winterfell. Oh, man, watch. Oh, so it's a flashback? Oh, it's Jace. Jace Targaryen. Yeah, because Luke was supposed to go to Baratheon. He was supposed to go to Winterfell to get the alliance of the Starks for the war. Start. It's like going down memory lane. Jon Snow and Sam walking on the wall. It's so crazy just obviously thinking about Game of Thrones. If the Targaryens would have never fought, they would have had an army to go against the White Walkers. Savages, yeah, it's more than them out there. The death of his brother. So this is picking up immediately after the events. And his brother's dead. I would not have been mad if they would have played this in theaters, man. It's just so like the scope of the show is just so epic and you feel so immersed in it, man. I wish I could see this on the big screen. So yeah. Very exciting. Okay, so some time has passed. Okay, a little bit of time has passed. Hmm. Help me in the chat. I can't remember this. Rhaenys know that her son is still alive. I can't remember. They told her the secret. Yes. Right? When she broke out of the ceiling on the floor, she could have killed all of them, man. I don't know why she hesitated. I mean, it's a lot of woulda, coulda, shoulda, but I don't know why she left them alive. And they made Aemon King big regret. What was her son's name? What? Leonor? Was that his name? Because I can't remember if they told her that they secretly faked his death where he could be with his lover, which I assume he's gonna probably be involved this season if they call him out. It would be a nice little family reunion. Or maybe they can't because I don't know, they faked his death. I don't know the laws. I believe Corliss said that they're going to stand with Rhaenyra, and they have the whole sea at their hands and blocking off things so they won't get supplied to King's Landing. This is Black Dude. Oh my goodness. What was that show on HBO Max? Raised by Wolves. If you guys have seen Raised by Wolves, that's the same guy from that show. So glad he got another big show to be a part of. That show got canceled way too soon. I hope that we get to see him. He's a great actor, y'all. If you haven't seen Raised by Wolves, he was like an android. That's his. Yeah, that would have been his grandson. Well, technically, it's not his grandson. It's Strong's son, not in the same bloodline. But you obviously raised him or been a part of him. Him growing up, as you said. That's a pretty easy name to remember. Alan, and not like Alan Ishos or Avion Soul. Alan's pretty simple to remember. I'll remember that. Yeah, Father from Ways from Wolves. Yeah, great show. So mad it got canceled. Yeah, I hope Alan has a lot to do with him being responsible for helping Corliss live. Like King's Landing. That's Vagar, ain't it? And it's probably Aemon coming back. And I'm so interested to see Alicent's response to her son doing that. Because one thing I learned from last season is pay attention to Helena because she has the Targaryen dreams, like Cersei. Put that in our memory bank. The rats, whatever that means. I, I think I know what she's referring to. I remember hearing someone talk about rats and cheese, but I think it involves. Okay, I know exactly what she's talking about. And mm, when did they start hooking up? I was in this um, this little punk ass name. Yeah, this guy, Suave. What's his name? I hated him. Such a cool, chill, and when they put that thing on him, he was just hooked. Now they hooking up. I thought he couldn't sleep with people because it was like breaking an oath. I guess once he slept with her, the oath was broken. Yeah, tell me they're doing this. They didn't do this last season, right? You never saw them kiss, or I know they were close. Did she saved him from killing himself or taking his own life? How long has this been going on, y'all? Sloppy seconds, yeah. What is this? What is his name? Jesus. Can't get his name right now. But yeah, let me know in the comments. I can't remember. I don't think they was hooking up in season one because I know he was all upset because he broke his oath, he slept with Renera. She didn't want to marry him and run off with him like a fool, like thinking that she's gonna do that. He's such an idiot. But now he's sleeping with her. I was kind of hoping that I wish I would have saw the reaction of finding out that Eamon killed um, Luke. Yeah, what is your letters going to do? It's not going to bring her son back. Yeah, he killed his son. So is he going to beat Joffrey this season? I know he was a little last season, but Kristen Cole. I don't know why I said so long of him then. The Fool's man. Quickly, it just not going to be part of the game plan. I hate Team Green. All their faces except for Allison. Just hate looking at them. I'm so glad I like haven't read the books or anything because I'm just so excited to see all of them burn Team Green. Oh, he's jealous. I remember he was like pleasuring himself to her feet. I think his name is Lars Strong, another little finger character, killed his own dad and brother. So I think he said that because last season, I can't remember her name, but the girl who had all the birds and had all the secrets, one of her little birdies was part of her staff, which is they're probably worried about another spy in her quarters. Oh, she's looking for her son's remains. Oh, that's what she's been doing these last days. She's been looking for Luke's anything she can find. Because it just said dragon wing, so I assume it's Luke's dragon. She's been going around from different areas to find anything of her son. Hmm. And so if I had one of my biggest flaws with season one is, and I understand why it is those time jumps, but I do wish like within those time jumps we would have had. This is sad, no doubt, but I wish we would have had more time with her around her sons over the years and growing up, and picking life lessons we would have. Like I said, it's emotional. Team Black, I mean, there's the one and only Queen, but it's what you would have had. They would have been more emotional. We would have spent a little more time with Luke as the years went by to really, hit it home. That might just be me. And also, you just got to put in perspective. She just lost her dad. Obviously, she's fighting for the heir of the throne, and of course, with herself. So all this stuff is building up, and she's been holding restraint. So I think she's done. Take backs. Forward to the scene is showing that he's just not prepared. He's not equipped for the role. But we want our money up front. We don't need it later than now. I was like, you don't have the money, bro. Stop just spewing stuff that you don't know. I see scheming. He's gonna try to do the weasel his way into the hand of the king. Little scheme bad, bro. He's trying to weasel his way in and become. That's gonna be interesting. Let's see if he's able to manage that. I mean, how many times? Otto's been fired, what, like two times in season one? I wonder if Damon came back and was like, "Yeah, I did it. So what?" Versus, that was an all accident. They always. Let me know in the chat, y'all. Who's gonna betray who first, daughter or father? I think it's Allison. We're gonna go. We're gonna remember that line that this path is gonna need violence. I would not be surprised if Allison ends up killing her dad because, like she just said, I need you to stop undermining me, cutting my plans, you're embarrassing me in front of my sons and all that. So I wouldn't be surprised if Allison does. Just like Renera, they're both one of these women that are trying to keep things at bay, keep peace, but both of them are going to have to strip it down to this instinct and survival. We'll see. So I can keep an eye out for sure. The white one. Yeah, I remember they were married in season one. And they pretended they were having a kid, all that stuff. She had a lot of secrets. She was the one that knew that Damon slept with or was messing around with Renera. Yeah, it's like where I remember they burned down her little network because she knew where Aemon was or Aegon was, knew that he has bastard kids around around King's Landing. Yeah, I know these twins, these brothers are going to be very important. So I know one little tidbit about something Helena said earlier in this episode about rats and cheese. I know it involves the two twins. And she's back. For cheese and rats, one or the other. Oh, you're right, Alicia. I thought they were pretending to be married. They were pretending to have kids and whatnot. That was all a hoax. She hasn't spoken this whole episode. So I'm like, oh man, what's her first word is gonna be? I want to know her first word is gonna be like, kill them all or something, or kill Aemon. What's the first words? What's the first words? I want blood. Yep. Yep. It's the first words. She ain't playing. No more BS. No more let's tiptoe around it. She wants blood. A son for a son. Let's go. Team Black, suit up. Let's go. Queen is back, y'all. Queen is back. Still can't believe Matt Smith was more. Hey, you gotta pay the rent. I gotta pay the bills. The job's a job. He's the part of the movie, obviously. If I'm not mistaken, I think he was the one that suggested the plan of the brothers to go out. He probably feels so bad. Oh, I think he feels bad. So like I said, I think it was. I don't think it was Luke. I think it was Jace that suggested that the brothers go out to the Baratheons and go out to Winterfell. Even though I would have wished I had some more time with them as younglings, they're doing a good job of again just making them feel the weight. And they're not just pushing off like oh he died, let's move on, or like, making them feel the impact that. So I think it's her youngest son that she had with the kids with Damon. It was going to be the heir of Denmark. Is that the name of it? Valerian. What's up, Jay? It's been a minute, man. How you doing? Oh, Morbius. She does have good kids. She does much better than Allison, which is crazy because Allison had kids with Viserys, who obviously is the mother, the father of. I guess it's just that Otto blood. Wild Alex, Otto, Otto's blood makes these kids so crazy. She just prayed for Luke. Let me see. Say that twice. Say it again while you're at it. He's at King's Landing to give his wife what she wanted, Amen. I don't think it's gonna be that easy, but or maybe I was mistaken about the cheese and rats. Maybe it's well. Think I know what's gonna happen, but it might not happen. So I'll just keep it to myself to see if it happens. But I know it involves. It said essentially he doesn't call his mom. He just calls about her name. A liar. Yeah, hold on now, brother. Your mother layeth in my sheets at night. So watch your tongue, boy. I wanted to see now. Vengeance? Vengeance for what? He got his vengeance. He killed Luke. What is he mad about? What vengeance possibly does Eamon have right now? He literally got his payback. He got his eye for an eye. What possibly going to be upset about? I mean, after a failed attempt on his life, because we know they're not going to kill him. I mean, the trailers have shown us that Eamon's obviously in this. He's a big character in the show. But I think this little mission is going to go south, and they're going to end up killing someone else of importance, and then he can have his vengeance. But right now, he has no reason to be upset. Book readers out there, without spoiling anything in the chat, are we headed towards a certain phrase to what Helena said earlier in this episode, which is rats? And I think he was eating cheese, the guy that they picked up for this job. Are we headed that way? Are we headed in that direction? People are just people are just walking the Kings. What is going on? I say what, the Red Keep has some pretty weak ass security. If you can just walk around without people questioning who you are, what are you doing, where are you going, what is this dog? Rats. Did he just kick a dog? Okay. Okay. I hope he gets whatever. First off, the guy that he's with is like the mountain. Yeah. It's a little too on the nose, the rats setup, but yeah. All right. Vic needs to die. I mean, you hurt dogs. You are on my shit list. I love the tension in this scene, and this music is great. But like, it's blowing my mind that there's no guards. Um, Keeping watch of the royal family. Like, tripping. So I know. Yeah, this is what I heard about cheese and rat. Boy, I mean, this is Game of Thrones, but I don't know if they're gonna show. She's not about to give up her. No way she's about to give up. Which like she scream for help? What is she doing? What? What are they doing to him? I mean, I know they're killing him, but are they like cutting off his head? What is wrong with her? I know she's like something's off with her, but no screaming. Clearly, doesn't not a good mother. Oh my gosh. Worst security I've ever seen in King's Landing. What is his name? Okay. I mean, I feel bad for I don't even know the kid's name, but terrible mom. Um, no security at all. which is crazy to me. Like you're at the brink of war, and there's no 24-hour security for the king, the queens. I mean, what? I mean, I guess they're all in preparation of like going to a blockade. I just thought that was just a little too easy. But for a premiere episode, we'll talk about it in the after show. I mean, it sets this. I mean, we'll talk more depth in the next episode, but it sets the stage for some inner turmoil between the High Towers with Aemon. I don't know if they have a trailer. They'll probably have a season trailer this season. I'll see. Here I am. No. We're gonna have an after show, guys. We'll be going live in about 2 minutes. We turn the dog out and get resituated here. But let's see, is there no next week or this season of House of the Dragon? Oh yeah, here it is. We want to see this trailer for behind the scenes. I'll watch this later. I'll see if they had a trailer. Just talking about that episode, which we will be doing in 20 minutes. We'll talk about it. There's a link in the description of this video that has a link to tonight's after show. We talked about tonight's episode, but we got some thoughts. But one of many after watch parties we'll be having for this season. I appreciate you guys joining me for the watch party. Again, we're going to be going live here in about 19 minutes. I'm going to take my dog out, refill the drink here, resituate myself, and we're going to have a little after show. Talk about this episode that was okay. It was okay. Wasn't what I was hoping for. But there's some things that happened tonight that we will be discussing. But thank you all for watching tonight, the watch party. I'm gonna get ready for the after show and see you guys in a little bit. Make sure to like this video, share this video, let me know your thoughts in the comments about this episode. But again, take all the comments, take all the pros, the cons, thoughts, theories, predictions, your score for tonight's episode. We're gonna share that for the after show, which again can be found in the description of this video as far as the link for that. So I will see you guys in a little bit for the after show. See you soon.